All right, we are finally live. Welcome to my channel, AquaStarGoddess. If you are new here, definitely subscribe. Hit the bell button so that you can get notifications each and every time I upload a new video, and smash the like button. So I've been trying to go live for at least 10 minutes now, okay? So one of them didn't start up, so here we are on this one. I hope you guys are doing well today. I know it has been just a lot going on in the world, just in general. So just keep yourself just spiritually protected, spiritually strapped as much as you can, okay? Because they out here trying it, all right? Next up, we are going to get into some tarot. We're going to do a collective reading, and I will offer for 3 free readings and $10 readings. But also, I'm very limited on time. So if you are interested in getting a reading, then you'll want to let me know early so that I can go ahead and schedule you out in place and make a lot for time for you to get your questions answered. What else is there? How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing wonderful today. I'm doing wonderful, wonderful. Feeling good, feeling like I just knocked out and banged out like a lot of work. So yeah, I just banged out like a good deal of some stuff that I needed to take care of. So I'm interested to see how, things are going to flow. Anyway, moving forward, I'm just going to go ahead and delete those other videos that I have that just never did what they were supposed to do. Okay. So I'll go ahead and delete those too, so you guys don't get confused on where we are. So let's go ahead and put on some sounds and some tunes. Go ahead and kick back, relax, and
Bluetooth mode.
Let's get to the reading. Okay. All right, Spirit, clear and concise messages. What messages do you have for us today with this collective read for the collective audience? Let's do love. Let's do love. I know you guys always want to know about love. So I know sometimes y'all are like, no, money, money, money. I get it. I really do. But today, let's focus on love. Let's see what love has for us. I know there are some lovebirds out there in the world. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know today. All right, Spirit, clear and concise messages. What information do you have for us with love? Hey, a little piece of heaven. All right, thank you so much. So you got in early. You let me know you got your question. So you're going to be getting your question answered no matter what time I'm supposed to leave, okay? You're going to get your question answered tonight. All right. Let me put you on the list. I guess I don't really need to since I'm there. Hey, Praise Big West. Well, listen, I'm going to do 3 free, okay? So there's going to be 3 free, so just stick around. You might be able to go on and get on that list too. A little piece of heaven on earth. I love that name. A little piece of heaven on earth. Thank you so much for your donation. Let's go ahead and get into the collective. You're welcome. Well, let me go ahead. Let me do it like this then. I can go ahead and answer your questions. I haven't already started on the collective. I can go ahead and answer your question now. Hi, Grace Big West. How you doing? What you doing, girl? All right, so let's see. I want to know about love. Is my current boyfriend my person? Any messages? I need to hear from Spirit. All right. I gotta turn my phone on. The 2 of Cups is the first card that comes out for your question. What? The 9 of Cups is the next card that comes out for your question. You had a day. Oh no. Oh no. All right, so we'll talk in just a second. Let me focus on a little piece of heaven's question real quick. So I want to know. High Priestess and the Empress. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my phone on because it's been charging. So I gotta turn it on, girl. So bottom of the deck, we do have the Empress card. The three cards that did come out are the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess for your reading, and at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Empress card. Okay, so as it relates to your question, I'm gonna have to say there's a pretty good chance that this person and you do have a good partnership ahead. I know, I know. You're probably like, what? I know, but it is in the cards, my love. Did you not charge? Okay, it's trying to turn on now. I was on a video call with my best friend and it just went dead. And I was like, thank you for not giving me a warning, right? I'm sure it gave me a warning, but you know, I'll be ignoring them up. So it gave me a warning. So anyway, yes, we got the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the High Priestess. Now, for me, the High Priestess also says that maybe you have like some sort of inkling, some sort of idea or some sort of concept on how this relationship either will go or like whether or not it is a situation that is going to be beneficial to you. Now, I got to say something, and I'm not trying to throw no shade, and don't take it like this, but it's just more of a thing where we have to know that there's a reason and a season, and some people are there to stay for very long periods of time in our life, and some people are there for a short period of time. Some people are there for good reasons. Some people are there for bad reasons. I'm not saying it's any of those. What I'm saying is just that it just, you know, somebody can be in your life for a couple of years, and, you know, that could still be equaling up to the Two of Cups, right? And equaling up to the Nine of Cups. The reason for that is because, you know, you, like I said, it's a reason and a season. You have a partnership with somebody, you have something to complete with that person, or you have something to work through with that person, and that may be beneficial to you. That might be a part of your soul's journey. So as it relates to if this person is your person, I believe the answer is yes. I believe that you and this person have some work to do here. You have some, yeah, y'all got some things to do. Now, that doesn't mean that down the line you might find a couple of things. There might be a few things that might bother you about this person. There might be a few things that might kind of like you might be disappointed by. But I do think that there's something with this connection specifically that you are supposed to be taking in and that you are supposed to be learning. This person is a part of your journey, is what I'm saying, for lack of better words. Okay. All right. So any clarifying questions? Shall we go deeper on that? Hey, Lexi, smooth. Is it smooth or smoothie? I don't know. I don't know. Why am I silly as hell? Why? Why am I silly as hell? I don't know. Okay, so we shall go deeper. Tell me what we want deeper to be. Is there some specific direction of deeper? Let me know. I want to pre-warn you though, my timing is trash. Because my timing is trash in real life, okay? I'm always late, hunty, okay? Always, all right? Listen, I don't even be trying to do it. I don't be trying to do it on purpose. It's just the way it happens out for me, you know? So I guess that's something I'm supposed to work on in this life. I don't know. I ain't worked on it yet. Lexi says I can't be early. Baby, listen, cannot. I'm fashionably late all times, okay? At all times, hunty, okay? Okay, no problem. Well, let's just go ahead and get some more details and some more information. So I'm going to go ahead and let's use this deck right here. So I think that there was a yes or no question that you may have had. The answer is no. I don't know what that question is, but I did get a no that just came out randomly. So there it is. Okay. We also have the love card. My heart is opening and I'm ready, as well as the home card. You're the missing puzzle piece that makes me feel that I'm right where I belong. So there's something about the person that is on your mind, at least, that gives you or them a sense of home, okay? A sense of belonging in this situation or connection. There may be some lessons that y'all got to learn together. There may be some lessons that y'all got to learn together, because I just got the I didn't know what I had until you were gone lesson learned. And sadly enough, sometimes men just, they can never get it, hunty. They can never get it until it's too damn late. And then you're looking at them like, what do you want me to do? Okay, because what do you want me to do? Okay. All right. But anyway, let's move forward. I do feel like somebody might have a slight mask on in this connection. It might be slight though. So it might be just maybe not fully opening up about how they're feeling about the connection, how you're feeling about the connection, or what you want to do, what you really think is going to occur between the two of you. For instance, let's just say that you have some intuitive or psychic abilities and you just pick up the energy on what it might be, but you just don't say it to other people. It's like you already know what's going to happen, but you just don't tell other people what's going to happen, right? I do that often. You said you hope your ex stays out your energy. Okay, so what's going on with your ex? Do you want to go there or what? When you say you hope your ex stays out your energy, what does that mean exactly? Clarify me on that. Okay. Lexi says the shrinkage is real. Oh no, for real. I'm not minding, with this hairstyle, the shrinkage doesn't bother me too much. You know what I mean? Because I have to push it up in there because I'm not really intended for it to look flowy, long and flowy. But I was just watching, you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's this, one of the judges was like screaming at a girl because her hair, she had afro hair.
Bluetooth mode.
And her hair shrank. And she was like, whose hair shrinks? And everybody in the comments was like, excuse me. Because mine does, okay? Alrighty, spirit. Come on, let's go through. So jealousy is here. So I feel like you moved on without me, and that's difficult for me to see. So that might be some of the energy coming up for this, maybe this is the X part. Rendezvous, I want to see you. So now you mentioned your ex, and you mentioned your ex coming up. So I think he's been in one of your reads. Yes, her hair is everything. Thank you so much. Do I? I think I do too, but I just don't wear red a lot. I don't wear red a lot at all, honestly. I don't have a lot of red things at all. It's probably one of those taboos. When you're younger, you're like, red is for the devil, or red is for red is for Jezebels. Yes, it's probably one of them things. But anyway, let me see here. So red is for the Jezebel. But yeah, anyway, so back to you, a little piece of heaven on earth. So, okay, you're mentioning that your ex has come up in reads. And is that because you are thinking about your ex or what? Because you mentioned your ex, but I'm just wondering. It's probably the lip liner. You got to do the right lip liner. You know what I mean? Or the right tone, of the right shade. Let me tell you which one. Oh, damn. Colored Rain went out of business. Shit. I was about to tell you, you got to get the Colored Rain Cherry Blossom. Girl, they done went out of business. They done went out of business, honey. But I got some extras, honey. I got like 2 extras. So if they go out, then if the extras goes out, then I'll probably go to, I think, MAC Mac has Ruby Woo. Ruby Woo is okay, but I think there's another, they got another one that really looks good on pretty much any skin tone. So you got to go to Mac and find that one. But other than that, I was going to suggest Colored Rain, Cherry Blossom. Sorry, girl, they done went out of business. God damn. Anyway, the Emperor card is here. Okay. Ooh, what's going on over here? Okay, this deck is reversed. So the Emperor card shows up. Two of Wands. Oh, you got a decision to make. That's why you're talking about your ex, huh? I see it. I see it. You gotta have to make a decision between the two of them. That's why you want your ex to stay out your energy, because you don't want to have to make a choice. That's what's going on over there. I can tell you that. That's what's happening. So you shouldn't have let me get in your business, girl, because I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out, hunty. Ace of Cups, new love. You like, yeah, I don't want to make this decision, so let me just fall into this new love situation. Let me keep going straight forward, right? Because I think, well, let me find out first before I just say what I think. Because I was about to say, I think maybe your ex, maybe you like your ex a little bit. You don't want to, you want to pretend that you don't. Like, you know, it could be like, it be like that sometimes. You could be like, yeah, my ex bet not come back. In the back of your mind, be like, oh, I just miss my ex. Oh, you hate him. Okay. All right. No problem. Listen, the Justice card is here and the Goddess of Swords is here too. Yeah, look, the Justice card is showing me that there's definitely separation between the two of you guys as far as the ex goes. And also the Goddess of Swords is also letting me know that, yeah, y'all might have cut each other off and everything, but tell me how they feel about each other, Spirit. Tell me how they feeling about each other. Clear and concise. Yeah, I see this bottom of the deck. We got this Magician down here too. So that's about manifestation a little bit, ain't it? Man trying to manifest an encounter. Okay, I know. Yep, no problem. I'm gonna let it go because I'm getting too much. I'm over there messing with you at the 11:11, huh? And 11:11 pop out when I'm talking about your ex. And okay, I'm not even gonna listen. I'm just paying attention to the vibes. That's it. Listen, the Chariot card is here, and there is the Nine of Swords as well. So it looked like one of y'all is not happy about this separation between you and your ex. But we don't really got to worry about that, right? Because we're not interested in the ex no more. So I'm going to move these out the way, okay? We're just going to take these up and put those back, okay? Because we don't need those. Because we focus on this Ace of Cups. We want this new love. All right. And so that's what we're going to do. All right, Spirit, give me a final outcome here for this situation relating to, oh, okay. What are we manifesting, Spirit? What is this all about? What are we manifesting? Okay. What are we manifesting, Spirit? What's being manifested here with this situation? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's just keep it copacetic. You got some change, transformation coming in for you. Okay. I see the Ace of Wands, which there's a lot of passion here. You know, I feel like you want to manifest a lot of passion and stability and security and all those things. All that. That's what I see for the future. I see that coming through. It does not, that energy, however, is not conclusive about the future person anyway. I mean the current boyfriend person, okay? All right, Spirit, tell me more. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, I was not looking for this card to come out, but it's here. So I just want you to prepare yourself for what was previously spoken about, which is you having to make a decision between two people. Well, there it is. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Keep in mind, you guys can order your personal readings on my website at AquaStarGoddess.com. And I look forward to helping you expand on your personal journeys. Alrighty, so that is for a little piece of heaven on earth. Thank you so much for that question. Who else? Anybody else have a question today? Now, I want to get into a collective read for sure. Before we get into all of the other things. Aquarius, babe, bless. Okay, go for it. What's your question, honey? Okay, Aquarius, babe, bless. Whenever you're ready, you can go in. Hello, Latoya. Welcome to my channel. What did you post? Did you post an introduction for yourself and say hello? How are you? Oh, yeah. See, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me go ahead and just kind of walk down some of the rules here. So we definitely don't just post our comments in the questions in the comments unless it is our turn to have a reading. The reason for that is because it may interrupt someone else's reading. I don't want to confuse the energies. I want to make sure that if I'm on your reading, that I'm focusing specifically on you. So thank you so much for understanding that. And I look forward to, helping you answer your question in the future. Advice for the next 6 months. Okay. Do you want to target that? Do you want to target that advice for any specific thing like love, career, finances, or anything like that, or just in general? Hey, Truly Blessed. What you going on? What you got going on, girl? Oh, you drinking. Okay, girl. I ain't got no drink, but cheers. All right. We always be drinking on opposite days, don't we? All right, sir. Clear, concise messages. Justice. Temperance. Queen of Swords. So the current message that I'm receiving here is what I really feel like is here is that I can definitely see something going on with the justice system here right now. I also see the Temperance card and the Queen of Swords. What that tells me is that there is going to be balance, moderation, and it's a good idea if you can do the best that you can do to alchemize as much of the situation as you can. What does that mean, Aqua? Obviously, we've been talking a lot about kind of like our law of assumption, where we're placing our mind, where we're allowing ourselves to see things. And I think that's necessary for you right now. Now, we do also have the Queen of Swords as well. So I do feel like there's going to be a cutting off, as well as I feel like this is going to be something that works off fair. So they're going to abandonment is what I'm getting. Abandon the case, off in the cold, something like that. So I think whatever the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that I don't think it's going to go as far as you think that it is. I do think that you are feeling a little bit confused. You might feel some kind of confusion, but this is kind of like a smoke screen, honey. This is going to end. I feel like the Queen of Swords being here lets us know that whatever the case is, everything is going to be fair, right? So there is going to be fair judgment. There is going to be fair proceedings. Fair. All of this is going to be fair, most likely in your favor as well. Okay. I don't think that you should be confused about anything. I think you obviously, yeah, you want to pay attention to what's going on. I believe that following your intuition is actually going to be a good thing here for you to do. And what else here? I think there's a smoke screen or something. There's like a hidden smoke screen going on here, right? But I don't think that it's going to be an issue for you. I, for some reason, feel like you are coming out with success, fulfillment, and you know, a need for, or a desire, or a need, or an ending result of you celebrating in some way. Okay. This might be a divine time thing, so it might take a little time for that to be recognized, but it is here. I see you kind of in that waiting energy. But I feel like if you just kind of surrender to following your intuition, and also, you know, doing your best to see things working out as well, can always be very beneficial and helpful. I feel like ultimately devices over obsessing over this is not going to be beneficial to you. I think that if you put yourself in a mindset and an energy of it's working out for me, then I think that that's going to be the best place for you to be right now. And then it turns out victorious, and you can also move forward with your life and set a new foundation. I do see the court system here. However, I see the temperance here, and it's looking like balancing out, alchemizing. It's looking like things are going to run in a fair fashion. I do feel like things are going to be in your favor. Right. So, I mean, were you involved in this process or what? Like, was it involving you? Hey, Truly, babe, I'm gonna get right to you after this. So, like, was it involving you? Did you get into a fight with a teenager or something? Like, don't make me throw these hands, goddammit. Don't make me throw these hands. And listen, because if you was up here and you jumped the stupid, you want to act like a man, I'm gonna treat you like one. Right? Like, come on now, stop playing around. No energy. I don't know what that means. Either way. I feel like you are going to be fine. You're going to be good. Oh, you were saying give it no energy. Yeah. And she got home and showed signs. Well, that's the thing. Like, you know, if obviously this state can change, but if you didn't notice any signs of a concussion at that time, then you did what you were supposed to do, you know? Like, so you can't put more pressure on yourself than need be. Plus, they should have insurances for things like that also. There's insurances in place for stuff like that. And you'll be fine. Alrighty, truly blessed. I get it. I get it. And with things like that, listen, it's like I don't need nothing else. I don't need nothing else. You're welcome. You're going to be fine, though. No worries. Right? Like, I got enough going on. I don't need no extra. I feel you. Truly, you here, girl. What's your question and why you drinking? Just for fun? You stressed? Trying to wind down or what? Need to take your mind off something? Need to get in the mood? Need to loosen up a little bit? What's going on? Or if they would have said, great idea, I'm gonna go get one. Yeah, so funny. All right, let me go ahead then, and since I'm not seeing Truly right now, Truly, you here, girl, let me know. And then go ahead and shuffle some cards. So hopefully everybody's doing well. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Latoya, did you send in your donations? All right, Spirit. Let's get to our collective. Listen, guys, if you guys are, I just want you guys to know that there's so much going on in this world right now. And, you know, I feel like just count your blessings is a really good place to be right now. Like, if you can count your blessings, then count your blessings. Because there's a lot going on. I used to know, one of this girl that I know, yeah, she just lost her son, and like her kids are pretty much same age as mine, so like, it's just like, ooh, that was a lot to take in, you know, to see that. So count your blessings, babe, count your blessings. I'm seeing the World card with the 5 of Cups here for our collective read. It's really giving me a little bit of it's really giving I feel like at the end of a cycle, at the end of something, somebody may have not been fully satisfied with what the turnout is. What are we talking about? I do have 3 free questions going, but those are not going to be till the end of the collective, so I do need to do the collective. So yeah. Anyway, the 7 of Pentacles is also here. So I feel like this is really about the World card, the 5 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles being very much about, it's like the end of a cycle, and maybe somebody's not really super satisfied with the outcome of that foundation that was set or not set. So it's like they want to run away or escape or get away from the stress. Somebody might be wanting to get away from pain as well. What pain? Feeling trapped, feeling the pain of feeling trapped. This person may also feel like they just want to move like somewhere else. It's like, I just want to move. I just want to go somewhere else. I just don't want to be here. I do feel like that's what somebody's dealing with right now. Spirit, it's like they want to set up their own foundation as well. The Knight of Swords is interesting card, kind of letting me know that I feel like this person, I feel like whoever's dealing with this energy, I feel like you should make your decisions without rushing. I don't feel like you should be rushing. And I also don't feel like you should be super stubborn as well, because it might take you back to where you were, right? Like you might be feeling super stubborn or super rushy on something. And because you're rushing through it, you know, you may have to go back to where you left or where you went away from. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, I know. There's so much going on. So I just, I just want to call out and just say to you guys, listen, if you have anything to be blessed about, then count those blessings and know that you're blessed. Okay. So anyway, the strength card is also here. Be prepared. Um, hey, Angeles Carter, how you doing? Mm. I feel like there's somebody here who really may be kind of stuck to, it's like you're stuck to whatever it is that you feel or whatever it is that you want to do. I just feel like you might need to think this through a little bit better though. I feel like this might be related to somebody who might need to think something through a little bit more. Like maybe you are charging ahead. Maybe you need to prepare a little more. Maybe you need to maintain a little bit better discipline. And also for somebody else, you may just need to stand your ground or be like serious about. Oh, Siri always thinks I'm talking to her. Siri, I'm not talking to you. That was that time.
Okay.
Anyway, I feel like somebody needs to just like, it's like you need to take your time. Think about what you're going to do before you do it. Don't just run off. Girl, what you was focused on? Girl, I was waiting on you and I was calling you. And so then what happened was, since you didn't answer, I went ahead and started the collective. So what you want to do? You want me to stop the collective and get to your reading or what? Let me know. Yeah, you lost focus. You lost focus on drinking. Okay. So give me a couple minutes here because I want to finish this message at least. A general love reading. Okay. So I feel like somebody really needs to focus on what it is that you are thinking about doing. Prepare yourself. Have self-discipline. You might need to, really think things through. I feel like you also may want to ensure that you are rightfully so. Like what that means is you might think that you're right about something that you're not right about. Like you might need to just think that through a little more. So I really know who that's for, but it's there. So yeah, it's like some sort of illusion here that you are just like on this path that you are just like, I don't know. I feel like the terms absolved from responsibility of something came out, but I don't feel like that's the case here. I feel like maybe somebody here is being stubborn for and not for good reason though. It's like somebody might be really stubborn right now, but you're being stubborn and you're wrong. You're loud and wrong right now, and you need to fix it. Jesus, fix it, please. All right. The Wheel of Fortune. Loud and wrong, and you need to fix it, is what I'm seeing here. So the Wheel of Fortune does come out when I say that. So I feel like this is about you. It's like, I think that whatever it is that you're looking to get, it's like you need to really take a deep look, really think about what it is that you're thinking and feeling and how you're going so hard on something that maybe you're not right about. Because when you like realize this thing here, that will lead you to some good fortune here, and that will also lead you to your lover as well, and that will also lead you to a new beginning with your lover as well. It may have been a ending that has happened in the past with you guys, but I feel like there's a rebirth that should be coming, but that rebirth will only come if you are really thinking about things and not just being egotistical or overly emotional about something. As it relates, and keep in mind, emotion can be anger, emotion can be feeling overly prideful. Emotion doesn't have to mean sensitive or like crying or like angry. It could be angry too, but I'm just saying, like, there are different forms of emotion also. Disappointment, these are some of the things um that are coming up as it relates to not being overly emotional about something, and also feeling like like prideful, overly prideful. I feel that emotion coming out for somebody because of this Knight of Pentacles being super stubborn. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is stubborn as hell. You know, this ain't even the Knight of Pentacles. This is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is stubborn as hell. So the Knight of Pentacles came up for me. So that makes me think that maybe somebody's taking their sweet ass time with coming out of their stubbornness. So you're just being stubborn as hell for no reason. And you ain't even right. You loud and wrong. And you ain't even seeing that. Ooh, child. Okay, so then we have the Three of Swords. Now it's beginning to bother you and affect you and impact you mentally and emotionally. Yeah, something in the past. So this is definitely about something in the past that you now have been mentally and emotionally impacted by. Maybe even over obsessing over something. I feel that's coming out. But I think it's because you're wrong, and it's like you want somebody to like. You want to be right so bad, but you're wrong as hell. Here's that. So, damn. Let's see what's going on with these cards over here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. Hit the bell so you get notifications when I upload the videos. Smash the like button. Subscribe. Hit the bell. All that good stuff. All right, Spirit, what else? Ooh, the Lover's card here. This is about a lover. So you are wrong as hell about something with a past lover. You wrong, boo, brother. I don't know what you're wrong about, but you're wrong about something, okay? The King of Swords is here. Aquarian. And we also have Gemini and Aquarius here with the King of Swords. So we got Gemini and Aquarius. Keep in mind, this King of Swords can also represent, it can represent Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. But I got Gemini and Aquarius strongly sitting here right now. Six of Wands. Aquarius wins. I don't know what that's about, but that's here. The Magician is here. I feel like somebody has stronger ability. Like, I feel like somebody has a really strong ability to manifest. The Star card is winning. The Star card is the winner. The Star card wins here. That's the Chariot card there, right there. So it's like the Star card is the victor in this situation. So whoever the star is, whoever you look at as the star, whoever you feel is the star, whoever is the star, whether it be via like sign, zodiac sign like Aquarius, or even Chariot, which is like Cancerian, or like Pisces, or like whoever it is that you see as the star, that person wins for real. This person's wish fulfillment too. Like, I feel like this is somebody who's like your wish fulfillment, or you're their wish fulfillment, whatever the case might be. I feel like this person has very strong capabilities to like manifest things. So maybe this is a little interesting thing here. It's like maybe you want to be right about something that you're wrong about, right? But it's kind of putting you in a space where you might have been like mentally or emotionally obsessing over something in the past that you were being stubborn about and prideful about, but you wasn't right. Like, you was wrong. Like, you was loud and wrong on this one, and you just like refusing to acknowledge your wrong, your wrongness. You're refusing to acknowledge that. You're refusing to see that. It's like you don't want to accept any responsibility or accountability for like what you did or said and like all that stuff. So that's what's happening here. So ultimately, though, there's somebody here that doesn't win this little battle here. The Lover, the Star, the Victor, the winner. I mean, I know it's not a competition or nothing, but it just seems like, I don't know, it's coming out like that. I don't know. It's almost looking like you're being challenged to like fix yourself. Fix it, Jesus. Jesus, just fix it. Just like fix it. I feel like somebody here is being challenged to fix themselves because it's like maybe you're not improving in certain ways in your stubbornness. You're not improving in that department. You're not improving on your pridefulness or on your egotism. And so something putting you in this Nine of Swords energy, making you feel away, is forcing you to make a change. Like, you want to make a change or no? When you make your change, then you do get your celebration here with the Four of Wands. Like, you do get your cookies when you celebrate. Okay, I used to have a home daycare, and listen, I used to do daycare in facilities and in home daycare. And listen, one of the things about the kids is that sometimes they didn't want to take their naps, all right? So some of them, you would literally have to bribe them. And when you take your nap, when you wake up, we're going to have our cookies, okay? And the way you word it is so important because you don't want to promise something that you can't deliver on. But, sometimes you literally got to bribe some kids to lay down, goddammit. It's nap time. Because during that time as a teacher, you are doing other things. You're like, grading stuff, you're filing papers, you're, putting things away and cleaning stuff up, sanitizing the area, whatever it is that you're doing. It's all kinds of things that you're doing, right? So sometimes you literally have to bribe the children to do the right thing. Like, right now it's nap time. There's no negotiations as it relates to you getting on that cot or on that mat and laying the hell down. Now, whether or not you are going to, and honestly, you're not even supposed to use food. That's like, honestly, you're not even supposed to use food, right? But it would never be a thing where you threaten them not to give them food. It's nothing like that. But it's just like, maybe I'll give you an extra cookie or something. You know what I mean? But that's only if you have somebody who's just totally out of pocket. They're just not going to do it. Other things you can do is, it's nap time. You got to get in your mat. That's just it, and that's all. Okay. So anyway, I'm feeling like the energy. I said that because I feel like this person or this energy is like, it's like after you learn your lesson and you make that change and that transformation, you're going to get a cookie. I'll give you a cookie. But it's not nobody that's giving you that promise. It's the universe that's saying you're going to get a cookie. I don't know why that's so funny, but it is, okay? Because this is a grown-ass human being who is really acting like this. Like, get it together. You're being stubborn and you're wrong. I just want you to know that, okay? Alrighty, I'm going to stop that reading right here so that we can get to a truly blessed reading. Truly blessed are you here, girl? We're going to go into a general love for truly blessed. Whoo, child. And I have about 15 minutes before I got to get off this live here. So if you guys want to get your readings, you need to get your readings in now. All right, Spirit. Clear, concise messages. Okay. You don't want to be shuffled, do you? So what you drinking? What you drinking, girl? All right, let me see here. Spirit, clear, and concise messages in general love for truly blessed. Okay. I feel like somebody's coming in with a generous offer, taking a leap of faith towards you. I don't know what this is about. Like, This is like a generous offer coming in, somebody taking a leap of faith towards you. It's also like somebody asking you to go on a trip or some getaway. Maybe you're going on a getaway, on a trip or something like that. And what's happening there? Six of Cups. So somebody from the past is coming in. Could be an escape, taking a leap of faith, coming towards you. This is somebody that you weren't waiting for anymore. You're not waiting on anymore. You just kind of walked away from that person. So it's like you stop waiting for this person, and then 10 of Pentacles. You stop waiting for something or someone, and 10 of Pentacles happens. So this is almost the self-mastery of you. It's like your point at which you get this individual, this emperor coming towards you, taking that leap of faith to come and set a strong foundation for you to like take you away from your problems, I guess, or something like that, to bring you success and fulfillment. Also giving you like a sense of rest and recovery is after and through and while you are like having this self-mastery moment. This could even be you in alignment. That's what I'm feeling. This is you in alignment. Oh, you're going on a trip already. So listen, maybe this trip is leading you to some sense of alignment. And that alignment is really leading you to the 10 of Pentacles, which is comfortability, love, success, just having all of the things that you need in life. No worries, just everything is right there at your hands, at your feet. Everything is what you need. Everything that you need is right there available to you. We do also have the 10 of Cups, honey. The 10 of Cups is all about wish fulfillment in love as well as in life, okay? It means that you are literally feeling fulfilled emotionally, okay? So I see you feeling fulfilled emotionally. Whatever it is that you're giving yourself, you are literally giving yourself like an opportunity to just feel good about life, taking this leap of faith towards getting away, having that travel, setting a new foundation for yourself. There may be some things in the past, though. I don't know if this is a past person that's coming toward you that you had to walk away from. But when you find yourself in alignment, this person may come back and offer you something more. In any case, it does not matter how things turn out, like what direction you take. I feel what you're looking at here is you are really taking the time to kind of gather the self, focus on you. You're focusing on yourself, and while you're doing that, that is a very successful working strategy. That's leading you to the achievement that you're looking for as it relates to love. That inner strength, that inner alignment, that inner focus that you've got going on here is really leading you to your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups, your 9 of Cups. It's like really leading you to a space and a place of emotional fulfillment, satisfaction, and even stability and security as well. So I see that. That's good. I'm feeling it. I think you definitely have to take action towards finding that balance within yourself and finding that alignment too. And if you've already gotten there and things like that, then just keep the energy going. I think that might be the thing. Because, we wobble a lot. And that's really what it be. It'd be that we'll be up high vibing and doing really good. And then somebody wants to come and yank your bat out of there. Now you got to fight their ass off. And, you got to fight their ass off and get back into high vibes, So that's kind of how... That's kind of how it is. I feel like Spirit is like asking you to just surrender to your own sense of what feeling good looks like, Not the illusion, not the false sense of emotional or personal security. Really taking the time to make change and transformation within yourself to find that balance about what truly you feel aligned, what spaces you feel aligned in, what energies you feel aligned in. When you're feeling really good, when you're feeling really leveled out, really even, really good, feeling abundant, feeling flowy, things are just happening for you. You know what I mean? When you feel like that, what is required for you to feel that way? And I think that's really what Spirit is trying to get you to see, because I think that leads you to, there's some the Six of Cups keeps coming up. So somebody in the past, possibly somebody that broke your heart, is coming back. The Chariot card is here. So that's Cancerian energy. I also have Scorpio energy. I also have, oh, excuse me, Libra energy present. So those are the energies that are present as far as zodiac signs, potential zodiac signs. Oh, we got an Aries here too. So if any of those pop out, then, you know, yeah, somebody that you kind of waited on, maybe somebody that you kind of had a wish fulfillment with. This is somebody that broke your heart, somebody that you kind of waited on. I feel like you got to get out of that waiting energy, and just that inner focus is the main thing here. That main focus right now is your inner self focus, because once you get here and you get that alignment, that's when all of this is going to change for you. That's when the 10 of Cups comes in. That's when the 10 of Pentacles come in. That's when, you know, Emperors comes in with the 9 of Cups, and that's when everything changes. So I think Spirit is really telling you to do that. And even if you're talking to somebody, it's like, don't let them impact your mood too much. You know what I mean? That's really where it is right there. Don't let them impact your mood too much. Don't let them impact how you see yourself. Don't let them impact how you feel about yourself, you know? And it can be hard to do until you really get the hang of it. But girl, you got this. You'll let me know who returns. Somebody's coming back for sure. I feel like somebody might be coming back. And keep in mind, the Six of Cups doesn't have to mean somebody in this life. Maybe it was somebody in a past life that you was with, and this person comes in, and now in this lifetime, y'all are all full of success and abundance and loving on each other. You know what I mean? They're getting it right this lifetime. I don't know. But I did see the Six of Cups twice. So that could mean that. It could also mean a sense of nostalgia. Maybe you're looking back at something in the past that you need to see, or you need to feel, or you are kind of interested in taking a deeper look at. And maybe that is also leading you to understand more about your own sense of fulfillment as well. Okay. Okay, so do you have any clarifying questions that you need to ask about what we've talked about thus far? Judgment, decisions to be made, King of Wands, the Emperor. The Emperor's here twice. So this is stepping into your power. I really feel like that's associated with how things turn out for you as far as love goes. I feel like you just deciding what it's going to be for you in your life, who is going to do right by you, what they're going to do and say. I feel like you getting to a space of power is really what's being said here. Like, this is you getting to a space of power where you're deciding you're going to treat me right. You're going to talk to me right. You're going to love me correctly. And then boom, it just starts happening. It's just like you're commanding the world. I feel like you need to just start commanding. That's what we're looking at here. No confirmation. What does that mean? Yeah, I just feel like that's what we're really seeing here. And then they can start following in line, start listening. No further questions, confirmation. Okay. Okay, Auntie. The Hierophant. Yeah, I just feel like don't let these guys get you stuck no more. Like, don't let them make you feel stuck. You tell them what to do and let them watch and listen, you know? I feel like that's really what's coming out here. It's like you need to start commanding. All right, girl. So that's all I got for your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, girl. Hopefully you got some clarity there. All right. Does anybody else have any questions before I get ready to get on out of here? I'm going to go ahead and pull just 3 more cards. see what we can pull up here. You're welcome. Stubborn. Somebody stubborn. Stubborn. Okay. All right, I will say that this is definitely a back and forth energy going on. The Knight of Wands comes out first, and two other cards came out too. So listen, the Knight of Wands came out, Angela Carter. By itself, normally, I mean that means yes, and that also means swift, like something swift, fast happening. But then the Five of Pentacles came out, and this is a card that can represent poverty. Now, it can also represent hopefulness, but it can represent being left out in the cold and poverty. So the next card that comes out is Queen of Cups. So this one can represent nurturing energy as well. So like nurturing, mothering energy. This can also be a yes as well as it relates to yes or no. The thing that I feel like is being said here is, you know, there might be some shifts or some changes that's going on here. So to make sure that you're not on the, you know, on the cold, out in the cold receiving end of this here question, I feel like it'd be necessary for you to step into your wand energy, which is, hold on, right here, which is your spiritual space, right? And I feel like if you can do that and shift some things in your mindset, I think that's what you need to do right now. So that basically what I'm saying is that you need to be visualizing things working out in your favor, okay? Because I feel that there are some challenges that might be surrounding this here. And I wouldn't feel it if I didn't see this Five of Pentacles right here, right? And honestly, the Five of Pentacles can represent hopeful energy, right? It can represent feeling hopeful, right? The issue for me, though, looking at the bottom of the deck, I got the High Priestess in reverse. So there's some sort of energy going on here. So what I would say is that if you feel like you've been attacked magically or spiritually, then you need to be taking your spiritual baths, because there could be a High Priestess in reverse that is attacking you in some way. Now, let's just not heavily focus on that. Yes, Carter, this is you. Let's not heavily focus on that energy, and let's focus more on things are working out in your favor. Okay, that's just really the real thing that you need to focus on, is things working out in your favor so things can get back into balance. Okay. Yes, so things can get back into balance, so that things can balance themselves out and get back into moderation. So let's see here. So I guess that's kind of like advice. So Spirit. Yeah, I do feel like there's some changes that might be coming pretty fast, okay? I do feel like there's some changes that might be coming pretty fast. So I feel like right now your main focus should be cleansing mindset. Setting your mindset on things working out for you, okay? Visualizing things working out for you. Visualizing yourself continue to walk into that place visualizing yourself making more money, visualizing those types of things. That's what you need to see. But I'm not getting, let me just say this. It's giving maybe, okay? It's giving maybe. It's giving heavy maybe. And the reason for that is because obviously there's this Five of Pentacles right here in the center card, right? It's giving maybe. Okay, let me get a final here because I feel uncertain. Well, it's a High Priestess in reverse. So it could be somebody that you know, or somebody that knows you, or somebody that's aiming at you. You know what I mean? Like maybe you don't know them, but maybe they're aiming specifically at you. So, you know what I mean? I would just take all precautions. You know what I mean? I would just take all precautions specifically on that. Okay, money I think is going to end up being okay. Okay, I think things are going to be fine money wise. I think you do need to shift your mindset though, because maybe your mindset is causing wobble in how things occur for you in your life, right? Like maybe you're allowing things to like give you anxiety, and that can like really have life wobbling like this. You know what I mean? Especially if you are on this path of learning how to be a good conscious creator. If you're up and down with how you're feeling about things and always kind of doubting stuff, that you really got to work on leveling that out so that you can keep things working well. But I think it's going to figure out, I think things are going to work themselves out. Things are going to work themselves out. It might take a little bit of time, and it might not particularly mean that St. Jude specifically is going to be your answer, but at least it's a clear pathway, meaning that things will get into balance or stay into balance. So I feel like just always have things lined up, always make sure your resume is updated, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like always make sure that you're up on job opportunities, looking at stuff, talking to people, networking, because that's very big as it relates to finding great opportunities when they come up. I don't feel like you're going to end up being stuck at this job, by the way, which is an interesting thing to say or just to hear. I see the communication card as well. So there may be communication coming about your fulfillment or something working out for you. So yeah, I mean, I feel like things are going to be working. I feel like things will clear themselves out for real. Like things are going to end up working out for you. But you need to focus on things working out for you too. Like don't just assume that, you know, while having negative thoughts, that it's going to clear itself out. So if you're feeling some negative energy, making sure that you're taking your spiritual baths is going to be key. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so, you know, as far as that goes, make sure that you're taking your spiritual baths, making sure that you're cleansing and clearing your crystals, making sure that you are smudging when you can, you know, things like that. So is this thing's magic affecting me, or is it this evil eye? It's definitely this High Priestess in reverse. So the High Priestess in reverse is impacting you. Let's find out, is this an evil eye? So it's shocking. So I feel like it's shocking who it might be. So I would just say keep yourself covered, you know, because it's going to shock you who this might be. It could be somebody close to you. You know what I mean? So I would just say, hey, listen, You know, the interesting part about that is sometimes you really don't know. Because listen, they be having these people on TikTok and shit reaching out to you talking about, let me do a reading for you. Let me do some spell work for you. You know what I mean? And my dumb ass used to entertain these motherfuckers. And then after I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Then the motherfuckers, then I felt like I was being spiritually attacked and shit. Didn't even realize these motherfuckers could have been the ones. Didn't even realize it was them motherfuckers sending the shit to me, right? But of course, there's different ways that people can, you know, get to you. But all right, so come on. Okay, so this will be the final question that I can do, and then I got to get up out of here. And I do want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you get notifications when I upload new videos, and smash the like button, all that good stuff. Do all the little housekeepings. Go ahead and get some smudging going on here. Protect the energy, spirit, clear and concise messages. We ask that you cleanse, purify, and protect the energy, keeping it clean, clear of all these hating assholes. Send their ass back to hell where they belong. Thank you so much. Okay. I do feel like it's somebody you're gonna be shocked with though, because that did come out. So it was somebody that you know would be surprised about it being. So let's see here. That was, is this thing's magic affecting me, or is it this evil eye? Oh, here it is. It could be. I mean, I'm just saying that somebody is, it could even be just gossip. You know, it could be gossip, honey. I forgot the cards that was down here, but I don't feel like it's something that you should heavily focus on. I think it's more of a thing you should just be aware of though, because if you've already got like a lot of negative things going on in life, and then you got somebody hitting you with evil eye or hitting you with spell work or whatever, that can just magnify everything that you're going through. So when you have a lot of things being piled up on you, that's when you got to start paying attention, cleansing and clearing that energy. And it could be evil eye, it could be that, could be jealousy, it could be gossip, or people speaking ill of you. But I think the thing that's important for you to do is keep your energy clear. That's what it's about. Okay, so you wanted to know if it was, hold on. So the first one, maybe in the past, they may have tried to like communicate or heal you in the past, or like communicate with you in the past or something like that. But I don't think it's them right now anyway. And then the second KP, I don't think it's this person either. Now the first person, maybe they may have tried to send something, but it looks more like they try to send some healing work to you or something, like maybe well wishes. So this person might have sent some well wishes to you. Nothing negative though. And then this other person, I don't know, I feel like this person might have tried to give you some space. I'm not really feeling heavily on these two. Yeah, I mean, yeah, see, that's the thing. I feel like there's some stress or strain involved in this situation here with this person right here. There's some sort of stress or strain involved here. Maybe this person got angry or upset or something like that. Maybe they got upset, like kind of irritated or bothered about something. So it could be something simple, like, you know what I mean? It could be something like irritation. Out of the three, though, I would say it's closer to this one than anything else. But I'm not getting a strong vibe on this as far as like sending you work. Like, I don't feel like this person went to the candle and did rituals. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it is nothing like that. You talking about evil eye, I mean, it's possible. It's potential because we do have the double card here, right? All the other cards, the other readings, they were kind of, they weren't feeling, I wasn't feeling any vibe. This one might be due to like irritation or something like that. But I don't think it's nothing like, I don't feel like it's overtly intending to just like curse you and hex your life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel it's that overt from this person. I just feel like it could have been like a subtle moment of irritation, a flash of irritation or some shit like that. So it's not necessarily spell work, but evil eye, probably. Yeah. I mean, I would say, I don't know, I feel more so like, you know, when people say something negatively about you or towards you or something like that, that can just as much be considered like some sort of working as well, like a ill word towards somebody can work in the same ways, right? So, yeah, yeah. So in that case, then, you know what I mean? Depending on how you take that, that could swirl around in your mind or in your, you know what I mean, in some way. And it could wreak havoc. But I'm not saying like I said, I don't feel like if somebody's put your ass on the fire. I don't not put you on the fire. I don't feel like it's like somebody put your ass under candles and, you know, did ritual work against you. I don't think it's that serious. Like, you know, but I get it. Most stuff, especially like small things like that. That's what I'm saying. Basically, all you need to do is take your spiritual baths. Like, if you take your spiritual baths, you'll be fine. If you take your smudging and stuff like that, then you should be fine. If you're using crystals, you'll be fine. But it's being aware of these things is important though, because you learn to pay attention to the energy. You learn to know when your energy is being impacted or being pulled upon or whatever. And so the better you get at taking care of your own energy, the less likely it is for any of that shit to bother you. So there's that. Okay, my love. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. So, well, let's not do my thing then because it doesn't sound like spell work, but I'm gonna just protect myself. Yeah, just protection work should be good. I feel like if you stick with that, then you'll be fine. It's not nothing that somebody's gonna like be able to destroy your life. Like, I don't think it's that serious. But, you know, like I was saying earlier, it is important to pay attention to that because, you know, if stuff piling up on you, you know what I mean? Like, if You get evil eye from that person and that person and that person and that person, and then somebody goes and throw a spell on you, you know what I mean? Or somebody said like a negative word to you, or a hexer works on you, or somebody in your family say something, and then before you know it, you all over the place because you ain't cleaned that energy off, you know. Okay, so listen, I'm sad about the St. Jude though. I'm gonna still do it, just tweak it, especially because there's hope, like you said. Well, I do feel like there is hope, but I just wanted to be mindful. I wanted to remind you that, you know, the main advice I will give you for that specific question is be very careful about how you're allowing yourself to think, process information, and process thoughts, visions, stuff like that. Like, don't see things not working out. See things in your mind working out. Hello.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Your phone must have died.
Yeah, girl, my phone died. Right. Manifestation.
I was like, well, I know she working on, and plus I took me a little cat nap.
Yeah.
So.
Give me a couple minutes real quick. Let me put you on hold real quick, okay?
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so just make sure that you are really working that mindset, because things can really shift for you. But, you know, if you're over there like, it's not going to work out, I'm afraid, I can't. If you're having anxiety about it, then you are adding more to the energy of it not working in your favor than you are it working in your favor. So all I'm just saying is make sure that you are making it work in your favor. Okay, babes? And you are so welcome. I do hope that I gave you some clarity. Ultimately, take your spiritual baths, cleanse your energy, use your smudging, you know, take your teas, all that good stuff. Have not just the positive mindset, but also see things in your mind's eye working out in your favor exactly as you would like it to work out as well. Okay. And you're gonna be fine. Like I think you'll be fine, because the energy says yes, but it was one of those maybe energies, you know, because of that. It gave maybe just because of that Five of Pentacles having that inkling. But the Five of Pentacles is still hopeful energy though. So you do have hope there. Thank you. Okay. Well, I'm going to get off for now. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I will see you guys soon. I won't be gone for too long. Probably just a day or so. It's my pleasure, babe. Yeah. And so don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, like this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.